Hi there, welcome back to Stillwater's ASMR. It has been ages since I last recorded a video. I'm aware there were some videos that went up that had been pre-recorded. And so this is my first video that I've actually filmed in a long time. I can't even remember the last time I filmed a video. I've just gotten back from holiday. Me and my daughter went away for about a week and a half. And it was wonderful. So I studied at one of the universities based in Edinburgh back when I was a student, and I've still got quite a few friends in that area that I've known since my time at university, some through the actual university and other people who I met sort of just during my time. And yeah, so me and my daughter went down to the Edinburgh Fife sort of neck of the woods and caught up with 4 different friends and stayed with 4 different friends of mine. And it was wonderful. It was so good. I've not seen any of those people since 2019 or earlier. There's one of them I don't think I've seen in even longer. And it was so good to catch up with them all. And I'm rubbish at keeping in touch. I'm rubbish at speaking on the phone or remembering to message. I do best at catching up in person. And it was so good to catch up with them in person. But me and my daughter also did a fair bit of shopping, and we went and did a variety of different activities. So I'm just going to share with you. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 bags here of things that we bought. I haven't added up how much money I spent yet. I don't think I want to know. It will have been a significant amount of money on this trip. Yeah. But I'm going to share with you. This might actually be a multiple part video because there's so much stuff. I'm going to start first with the things that my daughter picked out and the new things she acquired on the trip that she was able to have on the trip. I did a lot of shopping for her for things for her birthday or Christmas. And so obviously she wasn't given, although she was there when I bought them, so she's seen them, it's not going to be a surprise. They're not in the bundle of things I'm going to show you. Well, I'll show you, but they're not in the bundle of things that she was allowed to play with on the trip. So obviously every time we went shopping, she'd see all these things in the shops and she'd want everything. And so my compromise was to allow her to get 1 or 2. Also, to mention, before we set off on our holiday, then her dad and her grandparents both gave her some money to spend. And so, especially when we went to attractions, visitor things, tourist stuff, then I let her get something in the gift shop. So that is a caveat. And so yeah, I'm just going to start pulling things randomly out of the bag, and I'm going to talk a little bit about where we got them and that kind of thing. And I just remembered something else I'm going to go grab quickly. So I would like to say that this is going to be in the order of things that happened, but it's not. This little frog. I'm trying to remember where we were at. I can't remember where we got this, but it was one of those grab machines that you the claw games, but it was one where it was £3, but you were guaranteed to win something. So I was willing to do it because I was well, we knew we'd get something, and this is what she wanted, and we were able to get the exact toy that she wanted. She wanted this little frog. So she thinks he's wonderful. He has been slightly chewed on by a friendly dog at my friend's house, but he's looking pretty unscathed. So she got this little froggy. I honestly can't remember where we were at that the claw machine game. I'm trying to like picture where it was at in my head. But no, can't remember. So we got Little Froggy. We went to Camera Obscura while we were in Edinburgh. It's the Camera Obscura World of Illusions. And we got some postcards, which have not been posted because we couldn't get any stamps. So I'm going to just hand deliver them. So this one was for her nursery. It's of a bird flying. They're the fancy, I don't know, I can't remember the name for it. It's kind of like holographic type effect. She picked that one for her nursery. This one she picked out for herself. So it's like a pussycat swimming towards you. And this one she picked out for her dad. And so I said we need to like fill them out and actually distribute them. So I said we were going to send postcards, but by the time I was going to buy postcards at Blair Drummond Safari Park. They didn't have any at all. We was going to buy postcards that we went there at the store at the start of our trip. I thought if we got postcards there we could post them. They would get here before we did, like they'd get back before we did. They didn't have any postcards at all. So we went to Deep Sea World. They only had one postcard that was of a design that like, it was of a lizard that we never even saw while we were there. And I was like, well, that's no use. So I was kind of like, well, where else are we going that'll be selling postcards of like somewhere we've been? So we got those ones at Camera Obscura. By that point it was like Friday and we were coming home on the Monday night, but I was like, well, we're going to get back before the postcards do, and I never managed to get any stamps. I've got some old stamps in my purse, but they've been discontinued and I need to get some new stamps. They put in barcoded stamps, so they didn't get sent, so we'll just hand deliver them. And of all the things at Camera Obscura, she picked out this thing. I'm not going to tilt it because when you tilt it, this thing here goes down the tube and makes a horrendous noise. And she's just delighted with it. And she picked out this pencil sharpener and it's got a rubber on this side. And she just thought this was the best thing ever, and that's, of all the things there, that's what she wanted. So I let her pick that out because I said she had some money of her own that I tried to let her get things in gift shops if she wanted them. I'm just going to lift the bag up onto my knee and make it easier to reach. She also really wanted a pair of sunglasses, so we got this pair of sunglasses at like a supermarket. So she wanted a little pair of sunglasses. The problem is she's got such a tiny little nose so that they kept falling off. So yeah, so she's got a little pair of sunglasses. So we went to Deep Sea World and I let her pick out a teddy. And I asked her what was her favourite. It was a friend that gave me the suggestion. Rather than just buying any old teddy, it was like, what was your favourite thing there? This was maybe at Deep Sea World that she won that. I asked her what her favourite thing there was, and it was the starfish. And so she really wanted this. It's got like beads or something inside. Does it say what's inside? It just says recycled stuffing. So she really wanted this starfish, and as I said, that was her favourite thing. The aquarium was a starfish. Mine was the seahorses. It was really cool actually because we turned up, we just picked a day and went, and it was like they only feed the sharks once a week, and we managed to be there when they were feeding the sharks, which was pretty cool. We then also went to Blair Drummond Safari Park, and I got her this adorably cute headband thing as part of like the entrance fee. And then again, we did the whole what was your favourite animal at Blair Drummond? And it was the zebras. That was her favourite. Her favourite animal was the zebras. But there was also like a animatronic dinosaur exhibit. So I let her get a little toy dinosaur as well because she really wanted a toy dinosaur. And she really enjoyed the dinosaurs. Then when we were in various different shops doing other shopping, there were some items that she picked out. One of which was a little skipping rope. Now she doesn't have a skipping rope, so I was happy to get her, let her buy herself a skipping rope. That was fine. And a little purse, because she was really wanting a little purse. So this one, I got this one because it closes, and it's got the string to put over her body. So she was delighted with that little purse. She's also absolutely obsessed with squishmallows, or I think whatever they're called. Squishmallows, and my friend had a giant one of these types. So this type, but like a huge one, a big one. And my daughter was obsessed with it, and we saw this one in the shop, and I let her get it. I might suggest to people if they want birthday, Christmas presents, that these things, because she's obsessed with them. We never actually got any while we were waiting, no big ones anyway. Then I also she picked out this little baby dolly, which I went ahead and let her have on the trip. Just it was like a buy 3 items for £15. I'd already picked out 2 items in the collection, and it was 2 items for £12. So it was like this little dolly was like £3. So I let her pick it out, and she wanted it. So then I also I spoiled her so badly on this trip, you've no idea. Little Gabby's dollhouse, like surprise toy thing. She's obsessed with Gabby's dollhouse. So this is Meerkat on her little shell. So my daughter's obsessed with Gabby's dollhouse, so I let her get that. Right, let's see what else is in here. She picked out this little jigsaw puzzle, and again it was something I let her play with while we were away, so this kept her occupied on a few occasions. So I didn't mind getting her some of these things, because it was something for I did take some toys with us for her to play with, but it was kind of nice of her getting some new toys on the trip to play with on the trip. And this was like a little £1 jigsaw puzzle. It's 35p, so she did need a little bit of help with it, because she is only she's not quite 3. But I was surprised. I was expecting to be really cheap inside, but the pieces are actually pretty decent. Then we got a bunch of books, which I will share with you. This is the bag of all the new things we acquired on this trip. Right, so I'm getting down to the bottom of the bag. We got some little glittery bath ducks. Now, when you put them in water and a contact is made between these 2 points, they have flashy lights inside. So because she was having baths in strange houses with, one of the houses we stayed at had bath toys because they had small kids, but the other ones didn't. I got her some bath toys. They were, again, dirt cheap and they're lots of fun. So they'll go into our bathroom here. I also got her this Gabby's Dollhouse carry-along colouring set, and it has colouring in sheets. It's got stickers, which she was so delighted when she found the stickers, and it's got some crayons. It was only £1.80, so it wasn't breaking the bank. And this fairly kept her occupied, although the colouring in book was stuck to the wallet thing, which was a kind of poor design, because I had to like rip it to get it open, but she's been like colouring it in and really enjoying it, and was loving the stickers and everything. So that was a hit, because it's nice and small. It's like the perfect size. I could put it in the nappy bag, and if you're like waiting for dinner or something, she could have something to keep her occupied. So that was a big hit. I also came home with a big massive pack of crayons, because I was at a friend's and they had these, and they don't use them, they use the twistable crayons, so they donated those to the cause. You can never have too many crayons. We also may have shopped, eaten at McDonald's a couple times while we were away, and I know that a lot of folk are like, oh, it's junk food, but it's quick and easy, and when you're travelling with a toddler, it's fab. And she got some different toys. So she got this, which is a Masked Singer, like, squishy toy thing. That's not a show that we watch. My husband rants about it all the time. Every time we went in, I requested a book, and only once did I get a book. And so this is the Little People Big Dreams books. So this book has got two, so in case you didn't know, McDonald's now have the option of either toys or books rather than just toys, and they're trying to go away from like those plastic toys. So this one is about Alan Turing and Nikola Tesla. We've got some of the female versions of these books that a friend gave us, so that's pretty cool. She also got like a set of Pokemon cards, which must be in a bag somewhere. I don't actually know where they're at. But yeah, a set of Pokemon cards. So we got this book on the boat on the way down. So because we live in Shetland, we had to catch a big ferry, 12-hour overnight ferry from Shetland down to Aberdeen to get down. On the way down, it'd been windy all day before we left, and it was so rough. I spewed, my daughter spewed, it was horrendous. And so we had to, I was having to wash spew out of a toddler's hair while the boat was like going back and forth and back. Oh, it was grim. So we got some good medication for the way home, which thankfully helped, and also I don't think it was quite as rough on the way back. But it was really rough on the way down, and I got this book, but I couldn't even read it to her because I was trying to read it to her, and then we were both ended up spewing. So it's written by somebody from Orkney, hence why it's PD rather than pity. So in Shetland we call something little as pity, whereas in Orkney it's PD with a D. So that's like a little children's book. And then my friend found this book. I went with me and my friend and my daughter and one of her friends. We all went to North Berwick, and my friend found this book in a charity shop, I think, and so she picked it up for us, and it's cute because apparently there's like dogs in it somewhere. Yeah, there was lots of dogs in North Berwick, and we had just like a nice little morning out to North Berwick. Then my friend also got me this book, which is a book all about like being different, and that's okay. As someone who's neurodivergent, it really strikes a chord. It's a really beautiful book, and she got that for me. And then we got this. So we went to, sadly it's going to shut down. It was a fantastic children's like petting farm and fantastic play park and indoor play area called Muddy Boots in Fife. And we got this book while we were there, and it's a really good book about tractors, because obviously my daughter loves tractors. So we'd heard it was going to shut down, so we went and got some bits and pieces. Like, we went there for a day, and it was a fantastic day out. So then I also got a Trolls book. I think it was like £1 or something. just so we had like bedtime stories to read while we were away. So I've read this book quite a few times in the last week. And then I saw this, it was also at the Muddy Boots place. It had like a gift shop, The Smartest Giant in Town. It's one of the Julie Donaldson, Axel Scheffler's books. They did the Gruffalo and a bunch of other fantastic books. But yeah, they did The Smartest Giant in Town, which is a really good book. I really enjoyed it, and which is handy because I've had to read it multiple times this week. So yeah, highly recommend this one. So I kind of picked up some books while we were away for reading to her while we were away. Then I may also have bought like 1 or 2 books while we were gone. Just maybe. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna go put some of this stuff away and then figure out what I'm going to show you next. I might show you a few more bits now and then do another video. So this is all the things that my daughter got like on the trip, where it was like she got to have them like right away. Everything else she'll have to wait until either birthday or Christmas. And some of them might be like next year, you know, because I don't know if I'll get away next year. She might not get all of it this year. Anywho, I'm gonna go put this away and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've kind of gone through all of the bags I had I had like 7 shopping bags in here. I've gone through them. Any of the clothing items I've gone ahead and put through by. I'm not gonna go through all the clothing items I purchased. But I will take you through. I'm gonna do a separate video of what I bought my daughter for her birthday / Christmas. And then I'm going to finish showing you all the other things that I bought on this trip, which is a lot. So this technically wasn't on the trip, it was technically when we got back. They had this Silent Night Teddy Fleece reversible duvet set for sale, and it was no need to iron, easy care. So I was sold. The duvet cover and 2 pillows. So I went ahead and bought this, and that's for the spare room because it's got like a brown colour scheme in our spare room. And this is yeah, it'll be like for winter time, for when it's cold for guests. It was like half price. So my daughter picked out this little headband in one of the shops we were in. She was insisting she wanted a headband, and so I think we compromised on this one. And not that she ever actually wears headbands, but she was desperately wanting a headband, and she was about to throw an absolute paddy, and I decided I just couldn't be dealing with it, so that was our solution. So, completely random, I have been looking for a nativity set for ages, and I found one in a shop called B&M that's like exactly what I'm after. So we've got Little Angel, we've got Mary and Joseph, I think. We've got a shepherd, we've got some animals, we've got a baby Jesus and a sheep. And we've got the 3 wise men. So we've kind of got like all the key figures. And it was only £8. But they're kind of cute little figures. I used to have a set like this, which I loved. And then I must have got rid of it in one of my clear outs. And I've not been able to find one since that I liked. Okay, so we went to IKEA. I got these like little storage basket things for my daughter because she's got a whole bunch more toys, and I thought some little storage solutions would be quite good. So we got some little storage baskets. We got some like bibby things. She's been using the Bibido long sleeve bibs, but I thought some like simple little, just to stop the dribbles down the front, might be a good option. So we got, it's a little 2-pack. This one's got like yellow and green, and this one's red and green. Fruits and vegetables. We also got her another set of just metal cutlery, like toddler cutlery. She's got one set. We've got some from her when her brother and sister were little. Also went along a Boots and got some Johnson's. I mean, it's not exciting, but we got the shampoo, and she's now got hair that's long enough that she needs conditioning. And they have this like No More Tangles detangler spray that my friend had at her house, and I was like, oh, that's such a clever idea, because my daughter's hair is starting to get long enough to where she could do with like conditioner as well. And then we got my daughter a desk lamp, not like for her room, obviously she doesn't have a desk, but she's got like a little reading corner. So it's just like a simple little like lamp. I mean, it cost all of like £8. Again, B&M. I spent a lot of money in B&M. So that's what my daughter picked. Just a nice simple plain lamp, and then we got some bulbs for it because, you know, important. Oh, and then there's this. And then I picked this up. I have no idea if it's going to be much use, because I think some of the stuff is kind of cheap, but it's like an 8-piece drawer organiser, and it's got this like honeycomb pattern. I thought I'd get one and see how we get on with it, and then if it works really well I can always get some more. Oh, and she spied this as well and was like, I need that. I think this must have also been B&M, just noticed it dirty on the back. So yeah, it's a little hairbrush that holds bubbles. So she wanted that. So she doesn't have like a hairbrush like this, she's got like a detangler hairbrush. So I was like, fair enough. And we got this cute little dish. I think it's like melanine or whatever you pronounce it. But it's, yeah, just a very simple little dish. I thought it was very cute. Okay. Now we get into the rest of chaos. So I went to Marks and Spencer's, and they have Percy Pig Sweeties. I bought like a whole heap of them because the people at my work really like them. So there's Percy Pig and Pals. There's the Fizzy Tales version. I did buy some sweets for me and Jessica, which we never even ate on the trip. And then there's regular Percy Pigs, so I bought like 2 of each for the folk at work. So if you hear random rustling that I don't produce, it's just those. I then also picked this up for Jessica, but she didn't, in the end, she didn't seem that bothered about it. So I was going to open it on a video and she can get it at a later date. But these are little troll, like mystery pack. There's two little troll dolls in this pack. So I thought I would open them on camera. And then I found a whole bunch of mini brands that were on offer. So like the Disney Series 2 and the Toy Mini Brand Series 3. Right, so you've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I got a couple Disney Series 1. I got a Mini Brands regular Series 4. It's got a different type of ball, so I was kind of curious about that. Oh, another Disney. Okay, I must have gotten 6 Disneys. And then I got a couple of these. It's like Miniverse. Make It Mini Food. I have no idea what to expect from that, so I got a couple of those just to open with you guys. And then we got another mini brand, and then I got a mini fashion series 2. It's got like a little handbag and stuff inside. I've seen other folk opening them, but I've never opened one before. And then I've got bunch more of the yellow toy mini brands. There's a couple more. I might have a problem, but you'll be pleased to see there's going to be more mini brands content for a while to come. Then got a giraffe. So this was at Blair Drummond. So this is for my husband, because obviously he couldn't come. And so we got him a giraffe because that's, well, it's my favourite animal, and also he regularly goes on about giraffes. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of the things I got for myself. Then there is some Stitch collectible minifigures, which I'm very excited about, which again I'll open with you guys. And I got just some little tab markers because they come in handy. And one of my friends is a fidget person, like she's got fidgets. And oh my goodness, she's got one of these and they are so good. So I got one, and another one that's like got different like textures and stuff. She also gave me a fidget cube, which I can't find. I thought it was in my jacket pocket and now I can't find it. And now I'm paranoid I've like lost it already. And she like literally just gave it to me, so I need to go like hunt in the car because I've not found it anywhere amongst any of the stuff as I've been unpacking it. I then treated myself. Hang on, I'm going to pause and move all this stuff and then I'll show you some more. I really treated myself. I popped into the Radley shop. Okay, I'm going to have to like... Sorry, I had to take the like cover off because it was really, really loud. I got myself a Radley handbag. How beautiful is that? Actually, I'm going to have to like lift the camera up a bit, 1 second. How beautiful is that? So it's got like a fabric strap. I got it. Did they take the label off? It should have been like a lot of money, and I think I got it for like 30 quid. I got it for an absolute bargain. And then it's got like a kind of wipe clean outer. And it's got a little inside pocket. And then like another little inside pocket, I don't know if you can see. And it's like a really nice little handbag. So I'm absolutely delighted with that. And then I treated myself again. Well, actually, this is something I went with the intention to buy. Oh, actually, before I get to that, I went to Sainsbury's because they do the Sainsbury own brand herbs and spices come in really nice jars. And that one looks like it's got a bit of a douche. I used to have like a full like collection of them, and then obviously when I was living south I got rid of some because I was like, oh well, I'll get more. And then I moved home and I couldn't get any more. I could only get like the ones at Tesco's, which don't look as nice. So I didn't have chives, garlic granules, ground allspice or ground mixed spice. So I now have them to add to my collection. So it means that like when you look in the spice cupboard, they all match. It looks really nice. Kind of sad, but it makes me happy. And so one thing that I wanted to get while I was away was a laptop bag. And I was able to get this. I mean, I don't care about the brand and the label. I just liked it as a design. It's got like a zip back pocket at the front. It's got like a base with like little feet on it. A little snap pocket here. Some like half decent length straps so you can actually get it over your shoulder. On the back it's got like a luggage thing, so if you've got a suitcase you can actually stick that on top of the suitcase. And then inside it's got like space for pens, phones or whatever. It's got an inside zipped pocket, and then it's got like a laptop compartment at the back. And I purposely got this for work, for my laptop. So that was one of the things I wanted to get while I was away, was a laptop bag. So I'm really delighted that I was able to get one. So that is like all of the shopping I did for like me and my daughter, or the things that she picked out. I'll do a separate video of what I've gotten for her for like her birthday, Christmas. We'll do that as a separate video, because there's just so much stuff. But I hope you're keeping well, and I will hopefully be back with a whole bunch more mini brand content. And just generally, yeah, that's us back from our holidays, and I'll be needing to get back into work, and I'll need to get back into studying, and the reality of everyday life. So you guys take care. I hope you are all keeping well. I hope life is being kind to you all. You guys take care, and I will see you again sometime soon. Take care. Bye bye.